If you are in the content or video creation niche, you would need to have decent lighting. And while decent lighting can be expensive, we have some cheap options that you can make use or make do for now. So right here, I have this light called the LED 880 Pro. So this light comes in different sizes and shapes, and the most common one is the LED 600, but this one is an upgrade. So there's equally the LED 800, but like I said, this one is an upgrade. So this is the box right here. It says it's a professional photo and video LED light kit. All right, so it says it has adjustable brightness and all of that. So in this video, we are just going to look at it, and then I'm going to test this light to see if it helps you or if you should get it or not. And before I open the main light, this equally comes with a stand, and this is a stand right here. So some sellers will give you stand while some will not give you stand. So it's important for you to negotiate, haggle if you must, to make sure that you get the stand. So I'm going to talk about the price at the later phase of this video, so make sure you watch it to the end. So I'm equally going to open the stand, but before then, let us open the light and see what we have inside right here. So I'm going to talk about the differences between this and the LED 600. We are going to talk about the prices, the comparison, and all of those good stuff. So in the box, first we have the lights. This is the lights, and this is the charger. Now the first difference between this and the LED 600 is that this one charges directly, so you can just plug this on and it will be charging directly on the light. It's convenient because you don't have to detach the battery every time. So the old model or the LED 600, you need to like plug the batteries separately to charge them. There's really nothing wrong with that, but this one is just more convenient, and we are going to talk about that shortly. Again, this one also comes with a remote, which is a fine touch. So you can use a remote control for this light, which is refreshing. All right, so this is the horseshoe, or what do they call it? So you just use this to hold the lights, or to tie the lights. So right here we have two batteries. So these batteries are actually very small, and these batteries, they come in sizes. Some sellers will give you the big ones, some don't. My own seller did not give me the big one. He says these are the ones that came with the lights. I completely do not know if he's telling the truth or not, but these ones, they are both 2400 milliamps, and the voltage is 7.4, and the watt hour is 17.8. So there is an option for you to replace these batteries by buying the bigger ones and using them. So I just want to test this one out, and if they do not serve, I might just need to buy the bigger one. So these are the things we have in the box. So we have the lights, a remote control, and then the charger and all of that. So let's talk about the stand. Again, some sellers might not want to give you stand, so you have to insist. So this is the stand, and there's really nothing special here, just a stand. So right here, that's all you get. This is a stand. Just we're also going to test this stand separately, so just so you see. All right, so we have the stand, and then we have every other thing that we need. So let's talk about the light, and this is the light. The size is much bigger than the LED 600 or 600, 660, or whatever they call it. So do you have this stuff here that can help you direct the light to wherever you want it to go to. So if you want to concentrate the light to an object, you can make it this way. And it also has a diffuser. So this white thing is a diffuser. It helps you reduce the light so that all the LEDs are not directly in your face. All right. And I don't know if you can remove that, but it's there, and I think it's a fine touch. So at the back here, we have this knob that you can use to either increase the warmness or the brightness of the light. We have to switch, so if you want to use battery or you want to use electricity. And we also have this battery stuff here. I don't really know what this does. I don't know if it is to turn on the battery or turn it off. I don't really know what that is for, but it's there. So it has different places or different options for you to mount it. You can mount it straight this way, or you can mount it flat this way, depending on what you want. So I'm going to connect these batteries and see if they are going to power. If they are not going to power, then we might have to charge it and try later. So to put the battery, you just press and you hear a click and you are in. So let's just do that again. Hear that? We are in. So as you can see, it comes on. It comes on with the battery. So this is the light. So this is the warm light, and you can increase it from here. As you can see, it changes color. It's going to blow me away. So you can increase the colors that you want, and this is now all white. So I'm going to do a proper light test for this. So I'm going to do a proper light test, and before then, let's look at how it charges. So I'm going to turn this off. So like I said, the good thing with this Pro one or this newer one is that you can basically just charge it directly. So I can just come here and then I can click right here. I can put this right here and then I can connect it and it should charge. So let's try that. You can see this red indicator here tells us that this is currently being charged. So it's charged directly. You don't need to remove the lights to charge it or to remove the batteries to charge it. So that's the fine thing about this newer one. So I'm going to make this room as dark as possible so that we can test the brightness of this light, and then we are going to talk about the price and what I think about it. So
2,000 years later.
So after 2,000 years, it's now night in Nigeria, or my house. So we are going to test this light. We are going to test the intensity of this light. But before I do that, I want you to remember that this one has a remote control. And here it tells you, it just says section C+, C-, auxiliary. I think this is how you increase the brightness of the light, on, off, blah, blah, blah. So we are going to try to test it, but the battery I have here looks spoiled. So just in case it doesn't work, there's a heads up. And also about charging this light, I've charged it extensively. And when you charge it, you see a red indicator here. I already talked about that. So when it completes charging, the indicator goes off. So it becomes like the light goes off. That tells you that it has stopped charging. Now, for you to use this, because you can use this with the battery or without the battery. So if you come, you see there's a battery sign here. You can select which part of the supply you want to use. If you want to use battery, or if you don't want to use battery. All right. So you have the switch here, and again we have the batteries charged. Now let's talk about the stand. So as you can see, this is the stand right here, and the stand is actually very tall. It's taller than me when I stand, which is not a good thing, but the stand is quite tall. It's not as solid, but I think it gets the job done. So this is the base. All right, you can basically unscrew this, and it's going to become flat. So you can make it this way and can extend it. All right, so it's time to test this light. So I have to put off my other lights, and this room is going to become quite dark, so you get the entire idea. We also try to use the remote control to see if it works. Okay, before we do that, let's just see again. This is the size, and I think it's big enough. So now let's do the proper test. So I just turned off the light, and this is the first phase of the test. So this is the warm light, and you can increase it from the base here. So you can increase the brightness. I think this is the peak brightness. So I don't think it's very bright because of the diffuser, but the aim is to basically help too much light not get to your face. All right, so this can help you when you want to do, like, you want to have a dark background and you want to be the subject. So I'm going to mount this on the stand, but before then, let's look at the bright light, the white light. So I want to adjust it from here. So as you can see, this is now my monitor light, my computer light, giving me some light, but this is the main light. All right, that's the warm light. So let's look at the white light. So this is the white light. So this is basically what it looks like. I feel like the LED 600 is brighter, but that's because of the diffuser. And I think if you want it to be brighter, you can remove the diffuser actually. But I think this is very okay for me. I need to mount it so that I can get proper direction for this light. So now this is the connected light. I have this light on my stand now, and apart from my monitor light, this is the only light source I have. So this is the brightness you get, and let's try and see if the remote is going to work. So the remote doesn't work, but I think the battery I used is bad. So I'm going to do a dedicated test for this. If you want to see it, you can let me know so that I can do it. But overall, this is the light, and I think it's fairly okay judging by what I can see directly from recording inside this video. So for me, I might need to get another light. I might need to have two of them or another one behind, but I think this works. I think this is fairly fine, or this is okay for me, especially because of the kind of the type of content I make. So if you need more light, you might need to buy more of them. So because of the diffuser, I don't really feel the harshness of the light as much as compared to when I had the LED 600. So the LED 600, because it doesn't have a diffuser, is much brighter than this, and it can even cover this entire house or this room. But this one is subdued because of the diffuser. So you have to decide if it's a good thing for you or not. I also think there's a way to remove the diffuser if you don't want it. So for me, I want it because I don't want to damage my eyes because I'm making content. So about the price, this stuff currently sells in Nigeria, or I bought it around 45,000 naira, which is somewhere around either $30 or $35 or thereabout. I'm not very sure, but you get the point. So this is my review of this light. Tell me, do you like this light? Do you think this light is going to serve you or give you what you want? If you think, you can let me know so I can basically find a link to this product and put it in the description should you want to buy it or not. But I hope this video has been helpful. Please like the video, subscribe if you want to see the remote test. I'm eager to see this, but sadly the battery I have right here has been in the house for a while, so I think it's bad and it doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to get a new battery and try to test it out. So until then, my name is Good Noel, and I hope that this video helps you.